So what did you learn this time in prison, man?
That I didn't never want to go back again.
For the dime moves and the lokes, for the 6-4s on spokes, for the OGs that did a dime, came back around on parole, for the homegirls with the scrap game, little homies that gang bang, from Pelican Bay to YA, rearrange your mind frame. Yeah, I know what you've been through, shit you had to go tend to. Your mama gave birth on the turf, I know them killers you kin to. This for the lost generation, broke as hell, man.
Lifting weights and I was on swole, they start calling me Big Miz.
Original stutter box. Eastside 5, who's Pebble on Bishop, Mid City Gangsta Bloods.
Kev Mac video, you know, this is for sure, Kev Mac video, open your soul.
This is the beginning.
I wasn't gonna die in prison. My thing is this: I want my grandkids to walk by my casket, look in that casket, and say, "Man, I know you wasn't there for our parents, but you was there for us." That's all I need. That's all I need to know, man. You know what I'm saying? That's about it. And
absolutely.
One
day we're going to have to hook up and take them to Disneyland or Magic Mountain or something, depending on the ages. Do it a group thing together, man. You don't like that idea?
No, that'd be nice, Kev. Hell yeah. When I come home.
L don't think he going to have no grandkid. Yeah, I knew my son was going to have problems having a kid, but he's still young now.
How many kids you got, Kev? 2?
I got 3 kids and 2 grandkids.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I got 3 kids and 1 grandkid. Yeah.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I remember you had a kid by Connie, right?
Yeah, Adriana, my baby girl. She live out there with you. She live in Henderson.
Okay. And then I remember Kiki.
Yeah.
I got a story. I'm not going to go off into the story, but I was at your spot one time gambling. And the one over there, I keep forgetting the name of the street. Off of Pico, though. Pico and Wilton.
Uh-huh.
And we gambling, and I heard, I'm like, what the hell is that? And you was like, nothing, Kev. Shoot. And then you went off. It was somebody in the closet. You was like, shut up, be still. I was like, damn, Pan ain't joking. I think a smoker owed you some money or something, man. I don't know. Yeah,
we was, back then we always kind of do shit, throw motherfuckers in the trunks and shit, drive around in the trunk, closet,
Yeah, we was crazy back then, man. But it's so good we blessed to be able to talk about it.
Yeah, man. That's for sure.
Yeah. Have you talked to Perry from City Stone?
No, I ain't beat him in probably about 30 years.
Did you say been him?
I haven't seen him in about 30 years.
You haven't been him.
I ain't beat him about 30 years.
I thought that's what you said.
Yeah, it been about 30 years.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's a trip. I ran across a few of them dudes in the county jail.
Oh, did you?
Some of them dudes from Black P Stone. Shit, I don't know, man. Anything you want to talk about while you're here?
Well, I don't know, Kev. I just, this answer the questions really, but just growing up, man, you know what I'm saying? I just feel blessed, man, that I've made it this far to see, because all the people who passed away down the line, man, you know what I'm saying, who played a part in my life, or, you know what I'm saying, that motherfucker just made it, man. Honestly, I'm grateful, man, that I don't got life in prison. Hell, even worse on death row right now. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It just happy to be alive, man. I just take day by day now. I work at Pepsi, even though I hate the job, but I drive trucks now and just fuck it. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
At least I'm alive. You know what I'm saying? And I just, to say it's just for all the little youngsters and all them people that's looking at this right now, man, me and you made it. You know what I'm saying? And some ain't gonna make it, man. Some ain't gonna make it. They just don't know, man. I've seen a lot of them youngsters in jail, man. Natural life. I was telling my people today that when I was in USP Terror Hut, back in the day, man. That prison was probably one of the worst federal prisons in the United States of America at that time. I was on a unit, man. It was 120 of us. 90 of them niggas had natural life, man. I never forget that, man. I had just got there. Natural life, man. And, you know, you just think about some of that shit. Them dudes still in there with natural life, man, and I'm out.
Man, that's crazy.
So, you know, I'm blessed, man. I really am.
Hey, when you was talking about Fred, you wasn't talking about Friendly, was you?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. You know what? Hey, he actually liked you. He did.
Man,
he did. He really did.
Let me say this, because the homie rests in peace, so I ain't gonna say nothing bad about it.
Yeah.
But when I used to see him away from Third Ave, he was the nicest guy I ever met. Yeah,
he was always nice though. He wasn't. He was affiliated through us. You know what I'm saying? He was. He played an instrumental part of my life, man. He brought humor to me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
When I used to be real pissed off and angry and shit, he was always, you know how you always had a homie always cracking jokes and having niggas laughing? That was friendly. You know what I'm saying? That was friendly, man. And I thank God for him for playing that part in my life, man, because I was an angry child growing up. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know what the fuck even made me that angry, but I was. And he was always laughing and, you know what I'm saying, kept me going and shit. You know, he had a partner named Jack Move from Raymond Crip from 10 Deuce. Oh, man, Jack Move was my partner, man. Mm-hmm. Oh, Jack Move was funny, man.
Man, when you was gone, when I used to hang out with Marv, Bill, and you know what? I can't even remember everybody that was there, but Friendly would always set trip, man. I'd be like, why is he doing this, man?
He just clowning.
Without you there, wasn't nobody gonna stand up but Marv. Marv was a stand-up dude, man. You know, Marv would step in. But man, everybody, I would be looking around like, because Smiley, you know how Smiley is, he's passive. And I used to be like, man, why this dude tripping? Even dude down the street by your grandmother's house.
Which one?
Kurt.
Yeah, Kurt. Yeah,
Kurt would be there and wouldn't say nothing. I'd be like, man, what the hell was going on? But I see him in Hollywood Park or in traffic, and it was like we was best friends, man.
Yeah, he used to be up at y'all used to be at that casino all the time because he told me to see you at the casino when I used to call from prison and shit. See, I see your boy Kev Mac at the casino. I said, yeah, what Mac doing? He said you was playing. What was like some kind of Super 9?
Super 9, yeah.
Yeah. He was telling me he was playing Super 9 and stuff. I said, oh, okay, tell Mac. I said, what's happening with him?
Man, I remember Friendly asked me for some money one time. I called L because you know how we are when we lose all our money. I was hot. I was steaming hot. So I'm leaving. I'm running up out of there. I done threw a chip and bounced it off the table and hit a lady in her nose. And so, you know, they tripping. So I'm trying to get up out of there. He like, hey, Kev, let me hold something, man. I was like, nigga, I ain't got no money. And just took off. And I could see Friendly coming behind me like to see if I was going to trip. But no, I was trying to get the hell up out of there. Yeah. Man, that was a trip. Let me see, Kev, was he no. They want to know if you was Ambassadors of the Party documentary. No. What you talking about? What Bone had? Yeah. No, I ain't beat him in some years too. I saved his life one time with a BB gun. A BB gun. Yeah, me and Bone cool as a motherfucker. Mm-hmm. The 30s rolled up on my grandmother's house back like in the early 80s. My uncle. I had just got out of reformatory school. My uncle took all the guns out the house because my mama, his big sister, was like blaming him for me. And I just heard a bunch of commotion out front. It was my uncle, Cyclone, and Bone out front. I seen the BB gun. You mean them pigeons always be on the side of our house waking us up in the morning? Mm-hmm. So I had the BB gun. I threw it up on the roof, jumped up on the roof. They thought it was they probably thought it was an assault rifle or something, but it was a BB gun. They left that house and they spit it out of that motherfucking 5 seconds. They just didn't know it was a BB gun. As somebody said on his mama, he was just thinking about Jack Move from Raymond today. Yeah, Raymond. Yeah, Jack Move. Last time I seen him, we was in Vegas.
me and Fred was in Vegas and seen him down there and showed him a good time. Man, that was my partner. He used to fucking fuck with me when I was a kid, sweat the shit out of me, man. You know, but he never meant no harm. You know what I'm saying? That was my partner, Jack Mood.
They want to know if you was in El Reno Reformatory.
I was in El Reno, the federal prison. I went through there, but I was in TS, Camp Mons, Camp Page, Camp Mariloma. You know, and I was in every single juvenile hall in Los Angeles, you know, from what's that, East Lake, Los Padrinas, Silmar. I grew up in the system. I started going to jail in middle school in the 8th grade. Like I say, me and Lawrence done that armed robbery. And we was getting away with them. Then we finally got caught. We done some fucking armed robbery at 12 o'clock in the afternoon. And, you know, the pigs pull up on us and got us and shit. Never looked back.
I used to take Lawrence on missions, man. Part of growing up.
Yeah.
I took L his first sack, man. Said, boy, this is money right here. Get you some.
Oh yeah, when that shit hit South Los Angeles, man, that shit was off the chain.
Somebody want to know what blood sets did you get along with?
Oh, back when we was growing up back then, man, all the bloods like fucked with each other. You know what I'm saying? When I was involved with, everybody fucked with each other. Nobody was really tripping on each other like that. I mean, I take that back. When crack hit real hard, people started tripping over that money. Because like when I was over in the 20s, they didn't really want me over there like talking about it because I was making so much money. You know what I'm saying? They was pissed at me. You know, then the situation with you that added to it. Then I wasn't from over there and all kind of shit.
Yeah, you was getting money. You know, money gonna always be the backbreaker, man.
Yeah.
People get mad you come to their hood and make money.
Yeah.
But you had a cool little crew around you though.
Yeah.
Let me see. Do you remember this? Who is this right here?
Yeah. My girl seen that, broke out laughing.
Oh, she seen the video?
Yeah. Hey, I was telling my girl, I say, if you looked at me, let me show you a quick little story. My relative Cyclone, man, you know, he was a legend in Los Angeles, Michael Bell, cold legend. I just ran up behind him. I loved him to death, man. And I remember, you know, like pictures like that, he used to tell me, he used to like, Blood. He's saying, you're getting too mad because how you look. He said, you use that to your benefit. You rock a nigga to sleep. He don't know you a cold-blooded motherfucking killer. And oh man. And he taught me to rock motherfuckers to sleep. They gonna think that you know what I'm saying, you ain't about it, man, because of the way you look. He say, then you gonna bait them in and get them. Man, I used that for so long, man, it was a shame, man. But that there, you looked at that picture, man, you'd think I was the nicest guy in the world.
Hey, Pan, you know what's funny? A lot of people that was down like you and my peanut be having nice manners, man. Everybody be well mannered.
Yeah, I think we take that from our families, homie. I mean, even though what we did in the street, like when it came in the house, or when you went over to a family member's house or a homeboy's family member's house, you always remember what your mother and your grandmother, your grandfather, you know, your parents taught you. You know what I'm saying? So I was real good with that. If you see me, like I say, you'd have never thought I was the person I am. My girl says it today. She said, Kevin, I just don't see you like that.
Man, I don't see myself like I was. You know what I mean? Yeah, we changed.
You was Diggo Binky. Me and him done our first drive-by shooting together. We would shoot. Yeah.
Binky was all right, man. He was my partner for a minute, man.
Yeah.
I used to drop him off over in the jungle every night.
Yeah, old Bink, man. He got himself killed, man. That was my nigga. We grew up since we was kids. First day me and Binky met, we about 7. They forced us to fight in the backyard. You remember back in the backyard, he put niggas in the backyard, you had to duke it out.
Yeah. Where did he grow up at?
Binky grew up in a lot of different places.
Oh, okay.
all over Los Angeles. His mother, you know how like he a parent, you know what I'm saying, going from place to place, check to check, stuff like that. But his auntie Barbara lived around the corner on Roxton. So that's how I met him. My big homie Richie, that was his relative, and me and Binky just become close friends. We had a fight. Right there, we just best of friends. I mean, guess right after the fucking fight. They forced us to fight, probably like 1975, 74, some shit like that. You know how that shit used to go back then.
Hey, you really did change, man. That's a cat sitting in front of you.
Yeah. This my nigga here, man. Chestnut. I love him.
Hey, they want to know what's the most money you ever lost gambling?
I lost millions. You talking about like one time or?
One time.
Probably about 120 altogether. I came back from out of town. I just kept blowing it, something like that. But if you add it up over the years, millions.
Now, I'm glad you said that. Because I tell people I lost millions too. Yeah. But I ain't never had a million. So they don't understand that how that money go through your hand. You win and you lose it, you win, you lose, plus all the hustle money, the robbery money. Yeah. You know, but yeah, it's the turnover that makes the money, that makes the amount go so high.
Yep.
What other games did you play besides craps and betting on sports?
Well, racehorses. That's what I originally started with in this. Well, dice is what I originally started with, but Fred turned me on to the Hollywood Park probably about the late 70s, you know, give or take the late 70s. And I played the racehorses. I played the racehorses all the way up until he died. When he died, I couldn't walk into a racetrack no more. I've never been into another racetrack in my life since he died. I think about him too much. We were just too close. And that's what I played the racehorse. I always lost at the fucking horses. I was never no good at that shit. At least I did win in dice from time to time. Them racehorses, oh, they fuck. Man, I lost to them motherfuckers.
Man. Tell me about this. What was you at on this picture right here?
Oh, in federal prison in Elkton.
What state is that?
In Ohio. Fucked up ass Elkton, Ohio. I hated that fucking federal prison. Yeah.
So what do they do when you go to the feds? You move around state to state, or how does that work?
Well, you go somewhere for a while. I was like in about I started off at USP Terror Hut. They put me in there because of my past. I went from there to Sandstone. When I got to Sandstone, I took off on some on a Pisa. They kicked me out. I went to Victorville. I was at home. I love Victorville. I was at Victorville 1. I was at Victorville 1, and I started a ticket. You know what I'm saying? The betting thing. You know, so I got the ticket going. You remember because I used to call you for the spread. You remember that?
Yeah, I remember.
Yeah, so I had the ticket going, and one day, man, you know, prison. Let me show you how prison would fuck your head up, bro. It would fuck your head up for real. You know why I really got kicked out of Victorville? Over a pack of tuna.
That's crazy.
Yeah. A nigga was betting. So the nigga made a bet. And he said, man, Pan, I'm gonna put a tuna on. I said, okay, nigga, I'm gonna put a tuna on it. Nigga, I eat tuna anyway because I was working out, you know what I'm saying, for the protein. So the nigga didn't bring the tuna to me and he won. I said, nigga, I ain't paying you, nigga. You didn't bring the tuna. I told him to bring it at a certain time. He didn't bring it. Nigga showed up in the morning, nigga. We at the tables. You know, like in Victorville, everything is racially segregated. You know what I'm saying? The Damus and the Lokes, we had our tables. You know what I'm saying? We was to the back. Then you had certain different cities and groups. This nigga just bails up to the table, man, talking crazy, man. I just punished him, bro. And they kicked me out of Victorville. I was sick when I got kicked out of Victorville, man. I was getting visits from my kids and everything because they was grown enough at the time. Then I went up to Mendota. Then stayed in Mendota about 3 years. Then I went up to fucking ass Elkton. It's done about 4 years there. And I got out last year in October 7th of last year. I've been out about 13 months now.
Yeah, I would have loved to see you in Victorville. I used to go see Peanut in Victorville.
Wait, see, he was at the 2.
Yeah.
He was at the 2. Me and him was in the county jail together in Henderson, Kentucky. You know, you want to hear some crazy shit though, Kev? Check this out. You know, okay, I told you I drive trucks for Pepsi. I deliver sodas to supermarkets, convenience stores. And guess where I deliver to? The same motherfucking county jail that gave me the 17.5 years. Damn. Every week, I go straight to that county jail. It's on my manifest to drop sodas off at that motherfucker. I just bust out laughing. I say, this shit that came full circle or what? I said, it's nuts. Yeah, I'm going there either Tuesday or Wednesday.
Did they call Victimville when you was there?
Yeah, Victorville. You had to be a stand-up nigga to make it in Victorville. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about getting down, paperwork right, all that in Victorville. You know, you probably have some niggas that slid up under the thing now. You know what I'm saying? Because it's always that. Ain't no car perfect. And if somebody ever say their car is perfect, they lying.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? They lying. But you know what I'm saying? It was more thorough. It was some thorough motherfuckers in Victorville. It really was. I was in there with your boy. You interviewed Swanee Fly from Villain. That was my partner. From Villain. Right. Yeah, that's my partner, man. Real good brother, man. Real good brother, man.
I know Swanee's brothers.
Yeah, he real cool. That was my partner.
Yeah, Swanee straight.
Yeah.
Hey, when you was locked up, did you meet any Bloods from the East Coast?
Yeah, I took off on them. That's how I went to the hole in Terre Haute. The brothers from the East, man, they got some good dudes from the East too. Don't get me wrong. It's some good brothers from the East. See, me, I don't play all that. You know, I look at it like this, man. You know what I'm saying? If you representing, you representing. But some of the brothers from the East, they put their own thing in it. And when they put their own little twist to it, they made it seem like they were smarter than us. So one of them made me mad one day, and I told him, I said, nigga, when y'all was pop locking and break dancing, nigga, I say, we were fighting for pure survival, nigga. The Crips was running Los Angeles, nigga. I say, nobody wanted to be no blood. I say, now all these niggas want to be Damoos. But I say, when nobody wanted to be a Damoo, it's a different story, homie. And I come to find out the nigga wasn't right, and I took off on him, and they put me in the hole for it. But, you know, they got some good dudes from the East, too. Don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. You know what I'm saying? But
was the Bloods from New Jersey any different from the Bloods in New York?
The Bloods in New York was kind of like trying to dominate them. Like, since we from the bigger city, you know what I'm saying? So the dudes from Jersey, like they had the double eyes, they got put on by some brother out of Inglewood family. I forgot his name and all that story. But he when he put them on, they had like a West Coast flavor to them. You know what I'm saying? So they kind of like fucked with us a little bit harder. The brothers out of Virginia did too. They fucked with us a little bit harder. I guess they wasn't totally vibing with the brothers out of New York. But I fucked with everybody. Like when I was in Mendota, some homies from the East Coast came, and I accepted them. You know what I'm saying? I did. I was cool with them. I'm not into no shit when we deep. We gonna, you know what I'm saying, trip out on you. You know what I'm saying? Shit like that.
Texas went for 2 and lost to Kansas.
Yeah, I can believe it.
Yeah. Hey, so with the Bell family and your other homeboys from Athens, how does the Athens Miller thing work? What's the difference?
Well, it's like a couple of blocks over, really. You know what I'm saying? You know, it was just a couple of blocks over. The Millers was just there by themselves. They just like a smaller thing, like crazy ass HB and 8 Ball and them. They just like had their own little thing going right there. But it was like, honestly, when I was young and I seen it, I don't know what it is over there now because I haven't been over there in decades. But when I was younger, we just all rolled together. We was actually one because my relative Cyclone, he would say all the time, Miller's Athens. That's all he said. You know, you might have thought Psych was from Miller's, honestly, because him and HB was together so much. They just ran together all the time.
Where's Tone from?
Oh, my relative Tone, he's from Athens too.
All right. Yo, they were saying that it was Queen Streets that sanctioned the New Jersey Bloods, the double R.
Or it might have been.
Yeah.
It might have been, I know some dudes out of Inglewood. Double Eyes or something out of Inglewood.
Right.
Yeah, you know.
while you was locked up, did you ever hear the cat OG Mac?
Yeah. He supposed to have started it in the New York prison system. The dudes told me about it. Now, the information I'm getting is secondhand. You know what I'm saying? Maybe third, fourth, fifth, sixth hand, all I know. But they say that he had went to Los Angeles, had some family members, and went back. And they said that the Dominicans was dominating the prison system out there, the Spanish. And they got under the blood banner, and he started 9 Trey or something like that. And they just started getting down, and they eventually took over the prison system. You know, they just finally just stood up against them and took over the prison system. Then he go on and tell on a lot of people. That's what the word is. Now, I never seen nothing on him, but I know they was talking bad about it.
Yeah.
They was talking bad about it.
So somebody want to know if you know Twin from Athens Park.
Yep. They're gone.
Why you say it like that?
Because they're gone.
Oh, he's resting in peace?
Mm-hmm.
All right. My condolences.
Yeah.
They said they sports updates in between the interview. I mean, I just got the TV on the corner of my eye, so I can't help but see it.
And Kev, unless it's some younger twins, but the older ones, they gone.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, man, I ain't gonna hold you. I mean, I'm satisfied with this 50 minutes we did, bro. I appreciate you for coming on.
Oh, yeah, show you right, man. You know, you my nigga.
Yeah, I could tell you getting sleepy. What you had in that cup?
I drank rum, Captain Spice rum.
All right, well, shout out to you, bro.
Okay, homie. Show you right.
Yeah, you take it easy, man. Tell your girl, thanks, bro.
Okay, Kev.
All right, peace.
Okay, my nigga.
Sitting reminiscing.